Hello my lovies, welcome back to my true life. In this video, I will show you how I plan as a business owner for the coming week because I have some actual work and tasks that need to be done. The last time you saw me, I showed you my Traveler's Train notebook, which I brought to Rome. I am now back from Rome. I arrived last Monday, and I'll show you later how my travel journal looks because I'm still finishing up journaling. But for now, we're gonna do some actual planning because I need to get stuff done for this launch. So if you really want to get into this planning mode and you also want to get stuff done next week, stay tuned because we're getting into it right diddy. So first up, I have two Hobonichi products here. This is a Hobonichi Weeks. This is a January start. And then here is a Hobonichi A6 plain journal. So nothing special, just an A6 plain journal. And I've been bullet journaling in this for the last 7 days. And I will explain later in a separate video why I switched from my A5 Leuchtturm bullet journal to this A6 Hobonichi plain notebook. But I just wanted to let you know that this is why you're seeing a new addition to my Hobonichi product lineup, if you will. So far so good. I've been loving bullet journaling in this smaller A6 size, but I use these two together. So we're gonna get back to this later because this is a huge part of my planning. Let's start with the Hobonichi Weeks first. So let's get started with the monthly overview for April. You may notice it's quite empty. There's not much going on. And I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. I just need to mark a few things. One of them is my workation, which ended on the 3rd of April. I wanna give that a bit of color. Oh, it is smudging. That is weird because I let it dry for days. That's annoying. So this was all workation. You guys, Rome and Italy was amazing. I would tell you more about it in another video. I'm also working on a vlog. But let me tell you, planning a workation was really good for my motivation and inspiration. It was really, really good. So I wanted to mark those 3 workation days because I was actually in Rome longer. I went away on the 29th of March. So I think I was there for 6 days, 5 or 6 days. And I want to mark that so I don't forget why I didn't do much for my launch, my new program launch here, because otherwise I'll feel like I haven't done enough, but I had a reason when I look back in my monthly overview. So then we have on the 17th of April, the register that opens. So if people want to buy my program, they can start buying on the 17th of April. And they can keep buying this whole week. So I want to put like a green line here so that I know that this is when the cart is open. So for the people that live in the online space or have bought an online course before, you know most people that host and sell courses open and close the doors to their memberships or their online schools and education systems for limited times only. That's because it's easier to get people in the doors, but it's also easier to manage everyone that comes in because you know when they're coming in and you can plan for it. So now I know that everything that is green is when my register is open and people can buy, which is very important to know because in this week and a half-ish, this is where I will make my money if everything goes as planned. So very, very important. And the reason why I'm keeping track of this is because as a business owner, I make my own money. And if I keep track of when I did something, I can see if it went well in that period and I can do it again or not if it goes really badly. If I don't sell a thing, I know that I shouldn't do it in this period again. So yeah, because on the 27th of April, we have King's Day. which means it's the king's birthday and people go out and have a party. That's what they do in the Netherlands. So people won't be buying on the 27th, but my cart will be open. My register will be open. So I don't know if people will actually buy this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see. I already have my marketing plan ready, but it would be nice to see in my planner what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do is write down that email 1 is going out on April 17th. Email 1. Then on the 19th, email 2 is going out. So I'm using emails to let people know, hey, you can buy this program or this course right now. And if you don't, you will lose out on, you know, a good deal or results that you might be able to get. And by putting that in my planner beforehand, I'll know when to send out or plan the emails. And for business owners who use email marketing, that is very important, because if you know when your emails open the most or get the most opens by the people who receive them, then you can use that to sell more or send even better emails. I'm also sending out Insta stories and TikToks and normal posts every day. And that is gonna be every day, because, you know, you never know who you will reach if you're on social media consistently. So we need to make sure people see us everywhere. So normally I would reserve my monthlies for birthdays, important dates, or like here we have King's Day. But now, because I'm in launch mode and your girl needs to make some money, I am in full planning mode, and I'm being more practical with my monthlies, and I'm writing down what I want to get done every day, because that makes it easier to actually follow up my marketing plan. So now that I have launch week planned in, I know the doors open on the 17th, I know we have King's Day on the 27th, and then the day after, it's the last day my potential students can buy, and that's when I close the doors of the web shop, aka the register, and people cannot enter the program anymore until the next round. So that is the last 2 weeks of April. And then next week, which starts with the second day of Easter, we've got some preparations to do. This is the week in which I make all of this content, and I make sure that everything is planned in, so that in these 2 weeks, everything just publishes automatically, because I use Later for my social media posts and I use MailerLite to send out emails. And if that's already done, all I have to do is make Instagram stories on the go in these 2 weeks, and I will have my hands free to really help my potential students make the right choice, which is hopefully buying my program. So now that we've got this covered, we have to go to actually next week and get some stuff done. You guys, my hands got so tan when I was in Rome. I even used SPF 50 to make sure my hands do not get like old and granny-ish, but they still got really tan. I also got my nails done. I mean, girl, I know this has absolutely nothing to do with like planning, but she did this blue mermaid kind of look because she put some chrome powder on it, and it looks so nice and shiny. They are a lot shorter than they were when I came straight out of Rome. I've got the video on my TikTok, which is at Gaia Quintana, and I'll show you the before and after, but your girl wants her long nails back. Why am I saying your girl? That is so not really me, but anyway, aren't they pretty? You constantly see them in the frame, so I just wanted to address this look real quick because I love this blue. Like sky blue is my favorite color. Wow. Okay, sorry, back to planning. I am gonna use this beautiful Tombow brush pen. It is 772, that is the color. I'm gonna use it to create my layout. My layout is actually pretty simple, but I've been using it for a few months now and I really, really like it. So I keep coming back to it, and maybe it's just me, but when I find something that works for me, I'm afraid to try something else because then I'm gonna be annoyed all week if it doesn't work out. So yeah, I'm sticking with this one because I like how it works. And this color is so nice. I love muted colors. So my Hobonichi Weeks has also become a bit of a household tracker for me. I used to track all of my household and habits in my personal journal, but I noticed that I don't always open my personal journal, but I do always open my Hobonichi Weeks because it's actually on my desk all week. It's open for me to watch and to make sure I don't forget stuff. So I've been tracking my grocery shoppings in here so that I actually finish the food that I buy, because as a minimalist, I try to really use what I buy and finish all the foods that I shop. And by making sure that it's in my Hobonichi Weeks, I cannot forget. I thought I had stickers for lessons. Where are they? All right, so usually I start filling in the right page and then I go over to the left. So let's start with this right note page. As you can see, I have these clear boxes here, which do not contain any information yet. That's because I use those boxes to track my weight, my intermittent fasting, the amount of kilometers I've walked, the amount of workouts I did, and also if I closed all the rings on my Apple Watch, which apparently I forgot in the shower today. So yeah, I'm missing a few steps today. Anyway, that's why these boxes will be empty until the week actually begins, and then every day I fill in how much I weigh, how much I did, blah, 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 blah. But what we can already fill in is some grocery shoppings that I already have so that I can actually track what I ate and that I'm not throwing away things. So I already ate a lot of stuff. Everything that is green from last week I already ate, so that's good. And I also did some groceries yesterday, so we can fill this in. I'll put this on fast forward for you guys. I'm placing this divider here because maybe I'll have like another thing I want to track in here. And I also just want to end this grocery list right here and make it like a boxed in tracker. So every time I finish something that I ate, like chicken fillet or eggs or grapes, I turn it green with a green marker so that I know that I actually finished the food, because I really want to be more responsible with the amount of food waste that I produce. If I don't have to produce any food waste, I won't do it. And tracking it in my Hobonichi is very handy. I'm gonna use this cute little rice bowl on the right corner because I do like decorations, but I like to use them sparingly, because if I use too many stickers and stuff, sometimes I bring my journal or my Hobonichi Weeks to meetings and I don't want it to look too childish. Also, too many stickers will distract me and I don't like that. So this will be a designated space for something I might want to track. I just don't know what, but it's already done. It's already filled in there, so that's good. The second sticker I'm going to use is this cute little notebook with 2 pens, and that's the one I'm going to stick here because as you may be able to tell, I used a sticker that says lesson plan. Now, I don't really have a lesson plan, but I do have a schedule. And this is for me learning Korean. I started learning Korean somewhere mid-January 2023, and I've been studying Korean for at least 20 minutes a day since then, except for when I was in Rome, because it was really hard to study with my bestie in the same room who was watching movies and stuff, and I need silence to study. But yeah, I want to like make sure that I track this well. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, and I just spelled that wrong, oopsie daisy, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. I don't want to learn during the weekend, so I'm going to give my brain a break. But yeah, I can then put like a little dot here and say, yeah, I did that, and be proud of myself. I do want to like make a little line here. I like boxing things in, you may have noticed. So yeah, so that is a little lesson plan tracker for myself, because I really want to keep track of how much studying I do for learning Korean. I've been very serious about it since I started, but I never really tracked it. I don't know why, because I think because it just came naturally to me to do this every day. But I like tracking how much I did, because, you know, it's like a reward. Like, oh my god, I did so good today. It's in my Hobonichi weeks. Yay! So here's my trusted Google Calendar, and it says that on Monday the 10th, it is Easter, the second day of Easter. So I put that in this little box on the side. These boxes are for themes, extra information, and things that I don't want to forget. I don't have any appointments here. Actually, I don't have any appointments this entire week, except for maybe on the 15th, but that is a pending date with my friend group. We don't know if we're actually gonna do something then, but I've got it in my planner. So the rest of the week really is for me. I only have some work to do on Wednesday for a client, and so I'll put that in this box so that I know this is their day. So on Wednesday, I won't have time to work on my own stuff. But I know that I'll be working for my client, which is also indirectly for me, because working for them pays me my freelance money. Yay! So on Tuesdays, I always send out my podcast to my listeners, and I plan that in with MailerLite, which is like an email software program. And on Monday, so tomorrow, it is going to be content creation day for my launch. So on Monday, I will create every piece of content, or as much as I can, so that I can send it out next week, just like I planned in my monthly. So this is Monday the 10th, and then on Monday the 17th, all of the content that I made last week will go online in this week. So that is why we need to plan, because if I make all of the content during my launch week, I'm gonna go cray-cray. It's too much to handle. On this day, I wanna do email marketing. Friday is gonna be an admin day, because I have to make sure that my taxes are done. I have a bookkeeper for that, but he definitely needs to get all of my receipts and all of the things that I spend for my business, and he needs all of that information. So this is a very, very important day. We're gonna do that between 9 and 12 in the morning. This is really important, so it needs to be in there. because you know, taxes, whoo, child, if you don't pay them, woo, woo. And then from 1 to like 5, I want to do some course creation. And Tuesday, I'm gonna leave that open. I don't know what I want to do then because I did most of the launch on Monday with the content. Tuesday, I'll be doing email marketing. Wednesday, I'll be working for a client. I'm keeping this day open for appointments because my client might want to hop on a quick video call. They work with teams, so they might want to like talk to me in between. Thursday, I'll keep that open because it's going to be a whatever I need to do day. And then Friday, we've got admin stuff and some course creation stuff. Saturday, I don't know if my date with my friends is going to go through, so I'll keep that open. And Sundays are for bullet journal videos. Yay! And journal videos in general. And I also do my plants. Plants and cleaning. And I've also been starting to put those things in my Hobonichi weeks. At first I was like, oh, let's keep this all business. But for some reason it works. If I put it in my Hobonichi weeks, that Saturday is laundry day, I do my laundry. And I also water my plants and I make sure I clean. So my Hobonichi weeks has turned into a little bit of a hybrid. Also gonna do some decorating because it looks a little dry right now. So this is gonna be an admin day. So we're gonna put this cute little envelope on here. I want it like this. No, I want it like this. Yep, admin day. There we go. Cute little envelope with some money. I've never used these laundry basket stickers before, so let's use them today for laundry day. It's been a while since I took the time to really decorate my Hobonichi weeks and make it fun. I really started this year in a funk, I think I told you guys, and I really like having this moment with you where I'm just like back in the groove and like ready to roll and make some money, honey, and just feel motivated and happy again because it's been a while. Do I have cute little Easter stickers? I don't think I have anything for Easter though. What? I'm not much of an Easter girl, I guess. Joking, I found Gudetama stickers. And he's an egg. That's Easter enough, I think, right? So let's put a little angry eggy on here. Gudetama says slow progress is also progress. So that has been my mantra for a while. I even turned that into my screensaver on my iMac and my MacBook. I'm like, yes, slow progress is also progress, you know? And now that I'm feeling better, I'm gonna make some fast progress. Ready to roll, baby. I bought this pretty cool sticker book a while ago. It was available on a bookstore on Central The Hague Station, and I was going to friends and I bought this on the go. And they've got these cute little stickers, so I got myself this one. It says, do it. Just do it. They're very, very cute. I'm gonna put that here. Just do it. So this is my Hobonichi weeks and how I use it for when I launch and sell a new program. As a business owner, it is nice to know that, for example, these 2 weeks that are colored green are selling weeks, launch weeks. I need to sell. And this is prep week. The week before is prep. All the weeks before are prep. So then we go to the actual prep week in Hobonichi week, and you can see all of the things that I need to do on a daily basis. And if I have any appointments, they will also be put here and in my Google Calendar. These are boxes for themes and extra information. This is for tracking my health, weight, fasting, kilometers I walked, the whole shebang. We've got our grocery shopping list. Grocery shopping list so I can be less wasteful. This is an area that is, to be determined. What it's going to be is just there. And then we have this lesson plan for me learning Korean because I like to keep track of how many hours I actually studied. I like learning Korean and I want to get really good at it. So, you know, 짜잔, which is Korean for ta-da. Okay, so now that we have all of this planning done in the Hobonichi weeks, I want to get my A6 Hobonichi plain notebook, which is this little baby right here, which I set up really, really simply. My goal for this quarter 2 of 2023, is to make at least 15,000 euros. Yes. So, we got stuff to do, guys. Anyway, we have a task dump here. It says already a few things that I need to do, and then per day, all of the tasks. Okay, so I want to show you how I use this combo. So for example, on Monday, the 10th of April, I said it is a content day. Okay, so content means when I'm launching or selling something that I need to make social media posts, I need to make Instagram stories, I need to make sure they're planned with a plan tool so I don't have to do everything manually. And that is what we put into the bullet journal, because saying in this Hobonichi Weeks that it's a content day does not specify the specific tasks that I need to do to get this done. That is what I do in my bullet journal, because it takes up more space and I can put into this Hobonichi Weeks, and I don't like bullet journaling in my Hobonichi Weeks because it gives me a headache, it doesn't have enough space, and I like a good overview. So what is it that we do? For the coming Monday, we're gonna make a bullet journal page. And I keep this very simple, no fuss, no craziness. I was inspired to do this by Caitlin Gray. She has a really good YouTube channel on journaling. She really does it her way. Also bullet journaling, she does it her way. And she was bullet journaling in an A6 stalogy, whatever it is pronounced, she was doing it in an A6. And I was like, wow, I like how compact that is. And it's less paperweight than in an A5. And also an A5 was giving me a little bit of an overwhelm because it's such a big page. Feels like I wasn't doing enough. And because I had a rough start of the year, it was all just a little too much to have like a really big bullet journal. So what I do is just I write down the day, which is Monday. And then it's April 10th. 2023. It's gonna be a content creation day. So what I'll do is say that I need to make 14 social media posts. And that is for Instagram, Facebook, also my Facebook group, and then LinkedIn. Oh yeah, I post on a lot of social media. So yeah. But then I also need to make 14 Instagram stories, so that also in the stories it is very clear I'm selling and launching something. I might also want to make intro videos for the sales page, because, you know, when you sell a course, you want to make sure people can see what the course looks like and who you are and how you educate them, because if you don't have a click with your teacher or your business consultant, you probably don't want to buy a course from them. So making intro videos for sales pages is very, very important. So this is going to take me all day. I'll probably come up with more tasks as I go for the Monday, but this really shows you what is actually to be done when you write down in your Hobonichi Weeks that on Monday you have a content creation day. See, it really just specifies all the things you really need to do. And I like working like this, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys because I know a lot of people like the idea of bullet journaling but also having a Hobonichi weeks. So basically I use this as my oversight, and then in my bullet journal I get into the nitty-gritty, and every time I finish a task, as you can see, I turn it green. And I know how well I did. My brain is doing really well with color coding, and I like doing that in this little bullet journal, which is an A6 size. So I quickly wanted to show you how I've been using these two for the last week. It's been going great. I will tell you more about my bullet journal system in a separate video, but this is what I've been planning to do for next week, and I wanted to show you this combination. I hope you liked setting up the next week with me and showing you how I actually plan things as a business owner. You could use this very simple setup if you work for a boss as well. It doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to show you how I do things and really get stuff done using this planner, this bullet journal, and my Google Calendar on my phone and on my iMac and on my MacBook, because I use those three together. So if this video was helpful in any way, shape, or form, definitely thumbs it up, subscribe for more, watch another video. I made so many more videos on planning and practical planning, minimalistic planning, and also just, you know, a little bit of decorating, as you may be able to see. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I love you. Goodbye.